Alrighty. Day 9, prelims results of interest for the 2022 World Aquatics Championships, the 25th of June, 2022. Welcome. Let's start with logistics. So, one of the things I've been kind of doing for the past few videos is topics of discussion. The topic of discussion this time is kind of, it's more of a providing an opinion, or not opinion, but based on my experience, these are things that I would like to see, or I support being added. And so the topic is world record and world junior record requirements I support to be added. So there's already a bunch of different requirements. So these are things that I personally would add. So up first, the first thing I would add is a certified lifeguard on deck and on duty, overseeing the swim / at the time of swim. So overseeing swim / at the time of swim. Why? I have asthma. My first day of swim practice ever, I had to have a coach jump in and save me because I was drowning because I couldn't make it across the pool. And I was like in 4 feet of water and I couldn't touch the bottom and stuff. And then another time I was in the middle of a race and I had an asthma attack and I had to get out of the pool because the airflow I started to lose feeling in my arms and legs. So I was like, I'm gonna go under. So having a lifeguard on duty, on deck and on duty, I think is, well, even athletes at the highest level have medical conditions like mine, asthma or something else, and they might faint or they might not be able to, they might lose oxygen flow, which then results in oxygen keeps the one going when oxygen is needed to survive. And if one can't move their limbs, like me, go under. So need somebody on deck to make sure they don't die. That kind of thing. And I worked as a swim coach, and during swim practice, all of the swim coaches had to be certified lifeguards, and it was a requirement. And so in that sense, trainers or coaches or whatever, as long as they're certified lifeguards, are great. However, that's only for a specified athlete. Certified lifeguard on deck and on duty is for everybody. So it's a shared resource. It's not a favoritism towards one team or one nation or one athlete kind of thing. So that's why the certified lifeguard on deck and on duty, overseeing swim / at time of swim. Second thing, drug testing of all people who handle samples from athletes being drug tested helps reduce an otherwise gross imbalance of power. So these people who collect samples will do things like take pictures of athletes' genitalia, which is sexual misconduct at best. And like if this swimmer or this athlete or whatever competes, they go through all the work and then they have themselves tested. There should be a checks and balance. Are the people, they put themselves through all of this qualification, all the testing. If the testing agency does not test themselves, I would call that corruption in some form. It's a gross imbalance of power otherwise, and I don't know if I would trust those results, to be 100% honest. It's just that kind of simple. And then the third thing I would add is immediate disposal of samples after / at the time, so once they're tested, disposed of them. So after at the time testing with this, immediate disposal of samples after at the time testing with disposal open to viewing of athletes, their coaches, family / significant others. So that's like pedophilia, like to hold on to somebody's samples. I have work experience in rapid diffusion. A lot of these drugs or performance enhancing drugs and stuff like that, per my work experience, they diffuse rapidly. So they'll be out of a person's system, like out of the blood, within 24 hours. So holding on to a sample and then somebody tests it later, like 6 years later, and says, oh, they have something in their system. It's like, that drug diffuses within 24 hours. So if there's something in that sample, it means the person who tested the sample added something in. It's just, there's a lack of, I think there's a huge business around testing. So like anti-doping testing, drug tests and stuff like that. However, it does not mean the results are based on reality and the basic science of how diffusion works and how quickly these the drugs or whatever are removed from the blood sample and stuff. And I know because I work on rocks, which are dead and don't have beep, 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 beep. It's not a liquid. It's something that's billions of years old, and even these rapid diffusing things diffuse rapidly through them. So just like there's a reality check of maybe they need some earth science people like me in there to be like, reality check. These things are out of their blood in less than 24 hours. Why are you holding on to somebody's blood and urine for 5 years, 10 years down the road when it's no longer even valid for testing? So the people don't test themselves, the testing agencies, they hold on to like, well, yeah, are these people just blood collectors? It's highly inappropriate. We're just gonna leave it at that. So, up next, countries of interest results. Pool swimming, 400-meter individual medley female. France, Great Britain competed, neither advanced to the final. In pool swimming, 4x100-meter medley relay male, Egypt, France, Great Britain, Italy, South Africa competed. In France, Great Britain, Italy advanced to the final. So again, if you're looking for results, some of them, these countries competed in an exhibition hall. And then up last was pool swimming, 4x100-meter medley relay female. In France, Great Britain, Italy competed. France and Italy advanced to the final. Lone penguins of interest results. So in pool swimming, the 4x100-meter medley relay male, Brooks Curry Leonhardi anchored the relay with a time of 48.29 seconds to qualify the relay to the final, ranking first. Medal table. No new medals. And no new medal table updates. Medalists. No new medal table updates. And up last. Other interest-piquing results. Yes, my husband Nicolò Martinenghi Leonhardi split 59.50 seconds for the breaststroke leg of the 4x100-meter medley relay male. Fast for preliminary swim. That's speedy, speedy, speedy. What's to come? What did he do in the final? Dun dun dun. Cliffhanger. So that was day 9 prelims. Results of interest.